Hey everybody, welcome to the video. So today I want to show you we have a case of, the term for this is hallux valgus. So if we look at the big toe here, from the top we see that it's starting to come in towards the middle. And I would consider this a pretty mild case. Sometimes we'll see it where it's pretty severe. The reason this can become a problem is, in this case, she actually has, she does get some pain on this outer part here. So this is the start of some bunion formation. So what happens as that starts to come in this way, then that starts to stress the outside of that joint here. So if we look at it on the model here, as the outer part of this joint starts to come in, then you're going to get a constant strain on the outer part. So that's one reason that's a problem. The other reason is, in a lot of these cases, we see where there's limited motion because there's so much strain on that joint. There's limited motion when we start to bring that toe up. And believe it or not, this is actually a really important motion because, again, we go back to our model here. What happens when I bend at this joint here? So just think if I'm walking, this is one of the last things when we get forward propulsion on our foot. One of the last things to do is move here. This should be able to extend at the next joint here, and then there's a whole cascade of effect of how muscles react and things like that. So if we start to lose that, that's really important. So there's a couple things that when we see this and we feel like we need to address it, we'll do it a couple different ways. Treatment-wise, we do need to work some of the muscles on the bottom of the feet. We have a two-headed muscle that runs down like this. Can you see me here? So it's called our adductor hallucis. So our hallucis is referring to our toe. Our adductor, so when it shortens, it actually brings it here. So if our toe is in this position, over time those muscles become short, and it's a two-joint muscle. We have a head that comes this way, and then we have another head that comes down here. So we'll often have to treat that area, and we may give our patients some things to mobilize, golf ball, tennis ball, things like that, to keep that mobile as well. Sometimes we will give a toe spacer to wear at night. Actually, in this case, we're doing that. So she can wear a toe spacer between her toes, and it actually helps protect the outer part of that foot there as well. If in the middle of the night they bump that, sometimes that can be sensitive. But what it does is it puts that toe in better alignment. And that's how it should end up looking. And it takes a very long time, but if they're consistent with doing that, that alignment will change over time. And then the other thing is they have to be aware of shoes that they're wearing. Honestly, it's probably what caused the issue in the first place, but if you're wearing shoes that are closed-toed, then that's really what's going to pull that joint over. So that's really it. I just kind of want to show you guys what happens when we see that and how we address it. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks.